I must say hello to everyone, and as a reminder, please press the subscribe button to show your appreciation to my channel. Thank you.
I believe Islam is the most stupid belief ever. It's in even it's inhumane because you have to be very low IQ to believe in such a stupid cult. I believe actually you don't even have an IQ. You know, you don't have any sign of intelligence. My experience with the Muslims, I never saw a smart one. The only smart one is the one who make money from Islam. Those they are not believers. They are just making business. And we can introduce you to some. Like those are not really. They don't believe. They don't even know anything about Islam. They just want to make money. Like this woman here. This woman, she is, she did everything in the book of making money, from nightclub to whatever. Yeah, I don't want to speak about personal things. And suddenly, this woman, she is doing different business. It is about Islam, and she claimed to be Muslim. But as you see, she don't dress as a Muslim. She have nothing to do with Islam, and she have a lot of wisdom. Wisdom. So here she will tell you something very unique.
Did you know in Islam, men and women are seen as equal in the eyes of God?
Who is a Muslim agree with this? Any Abdul? Do you know that in Islam women are equal in the eyes of God? Really? So as long you are equal in the eyes of God, why the man he will have 72 virgins at least, and he will be another sex toy in the top of them, and he will not have 72 men? Why the man he can beat you if you are equal in the eyes of God? Why the Quran says you are stupid and half a brain if you are equal in the eyes of God? Why Muhammad he says women she come in the image of shaitan and she live in the image of shaitan? So this is like a form of those who make a lot of money. She color her hair to make herself a blondie, and those Muslims they will swarm anyone. She is a European originally, and she claimed she converted to Islam. Those people they will do this until they are like I say they find a better business, and then they will leave. So I consider those stupid ones are smart. Why? Because they are taking the benefit. They don't care about religion really. They care about how much money they can make from that religion. So instead of working in striptease club, okay, now she is stripping in different way. She is making a kosher money. As long the Muslim they would like what she do, and a lot of people will click and watch her. So what's wrong she is doing? I mean, isn't it better she's going naked in striptease club, dancing in the table? If you search her name, you will see what I'm talking about. So there's a lot of people like this. They find Islam a very opportunity. When you finally return to Allah, okay, and now what he do? He is putting water on his head, on his ears, in his nose, which is very disgusting. And each time he do it, he have to do it 3 times. What does have to do with returning to Allah? And when you return to Allah, are you going to be a better person or worse? When you return to Allah, you hate everybody. When you return to Allah, you abuse people around you. When you return to Allah, you believe in fictions and legions and stupidity. And when you return to Allah, you dance in the street if somebody loses his head. Born of society, Islam forces women to what?
We've all been brainwashed. Islam is free choice. The hijab is a choice. It's a statement of devotion to your creator.
Hijab is a free choice? Seriously? Since when? All right. Oh boy. What a comedy. Let us go to someone and ask him, is hijab is a free choice? Watch. Free choice, huh? All right.
Safiya says, is wearing niqab an obligation or a voluntary act? And what are the evidence?
This is niqab. You know, the niqab, you see the niqab is to cover the face, not hijab. By the way, even the word hijab is false used. Hijab is a curtain. Hijab is a curtain. It is not something you put in your head. But anyway, let us see what he will say. I never watched this video before, so we will see what he will say.
This is from the Quran and Sunnah as why to wear the niqab. Niqab is what is known as a face veil. So whatever a woman wears on her face, this veil with an opening for the eyes, this is called niqab. And it's called niqab because of the opening of the eyes. It's naqb, which is a hole. And this is an obligation according to the most authentic opinion of scholars. Allah Azza wa Jal.
So not only the hijab, this is the niqab. The niqab, as he said, he's right. The niqab is covering your face and you make two holes as if you are a rat so you can see through. And he said that it's an obligation according to the most accurate opinion of the scholars. But this is a blondie woman who is not a blondie. She knew about Islam more than the Muslims. She's trying to tell why she is not wearing hijab, you know. Obviously, she to cover her scam. Why you claim to be a Muslim, yet, you know, you do everything which Islam forbid you from doing, including having men in your house alone, sitting in the hand of his chair next to him. He is not your husband. Why a sheikh will come to you when you are alone at home, and all kind of clothes she wear, yet she claimed to be a Muslim. And I'm sure she is the kind. There's a guy, I don't know, Muhammadan would like to come to the mic and tell us something useful about Islam. Why the women, she have to cover her face and she have to open two holes so she can see through? Why we need even the holes? Why we need a hole? In fact, in Afghanistan, Taliban, they start forcing women to open one hole, not two, because two holes is too much.
Called niqab because of the opening of the eyes. It's naqb, which is a hole. And this is an obligation according to the most authentic opinion of scholars. Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned in the Quran in chapter 33, Surah Al-Ahzab. In verse 53, He orders the mothers of the believers, who are the wives of the Prophet ﷺ, to communicate with companions of the Prophet from behind a hijab. And the consensus of...
See, guys, he just confirmed what I told you. Hijab is not something you put in the head. To speak to them from behind a hijab. So what hijab is a curtain. So those stupid Muslims, they go and they, like it became now the most popular used word between Muslims. They say hijab, hijab, hijab. But hijab is not something you put in your head. That is not what hijab is. Hijab is something you put in the front of you. Literally in the front of you, not in the top of you. They are so stupid, they don't even know what their Islamic religion teach. Hijab is a curtain. And the curtain have no holes. Niqab is a curtain, but it have holes. So the niqab simply is a curtain, but you walk with it in the street because you dress it like a clothing. Hijab is a curtain between you and the other person from the other side. Like Aisha, she was teaching two Muslim men how to take shower. So she put a curtain so you can see through her naked body to teach them how the Prophet used to do shower. Obviously, she is a whore and she is horny. She want to enjoy some men watching her taking a shower. Have you ever heard of a woman taking two men to her room, teaching them how the Prophet used to do shower? So when this is stupid women, I have to say she is smart at the same time because she is making a lot of money from the Abdul. She is a scammer. So obviously she knows nothing about Islam and she don't want to study anything about Islam. She is not serious in what she's saying. She is just making money and business. In the same time trying to make herself legitimate why she is not wearing Islamic clothing. It's a free choice. That's it. She decide. Prophet Gigi Lay. Lily J. Gigi Lily J. So what is a hijab?
We've all been brainwashed. Islam is free choice. The hijab is a choice. It's a statement of devotion to your creator. It's a sign of respect. It's a sign of dignity. There is no compulsion in Islam.
Hold on. She just said it's a sign of dignity. So are you saying you don't have dignity, you whore? I mean, do you see how stupid she is? She just said wearing hijab is a sign of dignity. Did she say that? Did really she say that? So if you are not wearing hijab, that means it's a clear sign you are not a person of dignity. You just said that, you donkey. And I mean, oh boy. Mental illness. It's a sign of dignity. Hello? So she is a whore.
Of dignity. There is no compulsion in Islam.
There's no compulsion in Islam. You know, there's a verse that says that in the Quran, but this is about not to force, like the Christian and the Jews. Muhammad was saying to them, you cannot force your kids not to join my religion. Otherwise, Muhammad, he said, whoever leave his religion, kill him. So how there's no compulsion in Islam, but the one who leave Islam, we kill him? Muhammad, he said, aka qatham, aka the urine of the hyena. Let us see what Muhammad said. No compulsion in Islam. The Prophet, police be upon him. He said, whoever changes religion, kill him, brother. But there is no compulsion in Islam. Yes, brother. Just if you change it, but remember, brother, there is no compulsion in Islam. Oh boy. Stupidity is a business. Do we have any Muhammadan? Don't punish anybody with the punishment of Allah. No doubt. I would have killed him. For the Prophet said, if somebody, a Muslim, disgraced his religion, kill him. What they were going to do? They were going to burn them alive. Ali, he burned people alive. Ibn Abbas did not agree to kill them, but not to burn them alive. Do we have any Muhammadan who would like to join us? It's a religion of stupidity. If you are a Muslim, you can prove me wrong. Please feel free and get me busted. We are in Discord and we are waiting for you, Abdul. If you go and check the Muslim teaching, you will see how stupid this cult is. What will happen if the women she walk without a curtain? You see, if the Islamic society is a decent society, the women she do not need to cover her face, right? They are decent. But because it's a pervert society, it is indecent society. In fact, the Muslim women, she need a guardian if to walk in the street. Why she need a guardian? Guardian mean to guard her. Because the society is a society of pervert. To the point if a woman she walk alone, she is at risk. When you say to me that if the woman she is not covering her face, she's at risk. At risk from who? From who exactly? We know the story of Muhammad. When a woman she walked by, she did nothing. She was wearing the curtain. Muhammad kept looking at her butt, her ass, her boobs, even though she is wearing the veil. Until he got so horny, and then he stood up, he went inside the house, he forced his wife to open her legs, and he started doing boom boom. And then Muhammad, he claimed that the women, she advance in the image of Satan, and she live in the image of Satan. So here we go. The society is a very perverse society, starting from Muhammad himself. Why Muhammad is looking at a woman, she is not his, and he is the prophet of God. And the woman, she is not wearing bikini. So is hijab is going to make the society a better society for Muslims? No. Will make them more horny for women, because now they want to see the mystery under this curtain. What is inside the curtain? Is it something look nice, or it is something ugly? Let us rip it apart and see what we can find out. You see how sick this cult? Is that what make you a better society? Is Islamic countries, is the countries who have less average of rape? You know, in the West, if a woman, her husband, force her into sex without her permission, that is considered as a rape. Yet she is his wife. In Muslim countries, if a husband rape his wife, that is not a rape. Do you know that? Not only that, Islam practice something very evil. It's allowed for a Muslim to have sex with his wife after she died. So now your wife, she died, but you did not bury her yet. Let us say you want to bury her tomorrow, or maybe 2 days from now. Usually Muslims, they bury the person, in the same day. However, it doesn't matter, same day, next day, still a Muslim man, he can have sex with his dead wife. Let me search for the fatwa with dead wife fatwa. Let us see. Al-Arabiya. Al-Arabiya is the official Islamic government TV stations of Saudi Arabia. So this is not a Christian TV station. This is the highest Egyptian sheikh who made it so clear that whoever have sex with his wives after they died, he is not doing anything wrong, and he proved it based on Islam. And many Muslims get so upset because TV station ban him from coming to their TV after saying that. But he was just teaching what Islam teach. Egypt Supreme Council for Media Regulation issued a decision to ban preacher Dr. Sabri Abdul Rauf from making TV appearance after he issued fatwa, religious order, granting husband the right to have intercourse with their dead wives. But this is something the Muslims they do for centuries. Since the time of Muhammad, actually Muhammad himself, he lay down with his with the mother of Ali in her grave. She was naked. He took off his clothes. They asked him, "What are you doing?" He claimed that he is making the grave for her easier. I mean, we have tons of examples of the Muslim sexual madness. This is a very sexual, filthy, garbage cult. We have Muslims, by the way, in Discord, but for some reason they are scared to come and join us, even though, you know me, that I'm a person who like Islam very much. And they knew very well that we will not really attack Islam. Everybody have to respect Islam. I mean, who cannot? I mean, give me a reason not to respect Islam. Can you? You cannot. I mean, we have to be honest here. This is Umar ibn Khattab. I was just looking for the image of the book, so you cannot say I'm making things up. This is the book of At-Tabaqat al-Kubra, volume number 3, page 107, as you see in the screen. I know you do not know Arabic, but these days with your phone you can't translate anything. So it says here that Umar, he said, before Islam, he ifed and he was ifed. He ifed and he was ifed. Who? Umar, the Caliphate of Islam. Now the Muslim Sunni, they will say, well, he is saying before Islam. This is not after Islam. If we go to the Quran, you will see nowhere in the Quran it says that being ifed as a homosexual is bad. Let us go to the only 2 verses in the Quran speaking about homosexuality. What is the treatment for someone? He is a homo. The Muslim, they lie, by the way. They say this is about women and men. No, this is about 2 men having sex together. How we know? It says وَالَّذَانِ. This is for males only. So those 2 men, not men and women. If you change the translation, actually, you know what? Why would I change translation? Hold on, let us do something else. Just to show you that Muslims, they lie when they translate their book. You cannot take what they say seriously. So with the treatment, if somebody is a homosexual, beat him with sandals. This is Tafsir Ibn Abbas. Here it says, if any unmarried man or women who are guilty of what? Guilty of homosexuality. If it's 2 men, then we beat them with sandals. If it's 2 women, we jail them until they die. In verse number 15. So men having sex with women, with men, is not a bad, it's not a horrible thing to the point like you will be jailed forever, like what they do to the women. So in Islam, in verse number, the same chapter 4, verse 15 says, if two women have sex together, we jail them until they die. Until what? Until they die. Read it. As for those your women who commit loudness, adultery, call for Muslim men of you to witness against them. And those women, you jail them until they die. What about if there are two men having the same act together? We beat them with sandals. There's no jail, not until death, there's nothing. Read carefully. If two men committed, that is a lewd act, adultery or homosexuality, intercourse, punish them both. There are two men with insult and beating them with sandals. There's a story of the guy, there's a Muslim guy, when Uthman was killed, he was shouting, if I know who killed Uthman, I would, excuse my language, I would if him. If I know who killed Uthman, I would if him. A Muslim gay, he was listening. I'll try to find the hate in English. So a Muslim gay, he was listening to the threat and the punishment. The guy, he just said, if I know who killed the Caliphate Uthman, I will make him bend over and if him. So the gay, he said, okay, well, what will happen? Let us see. So he said, okay, I'm the one who killed Uthman. So the other Abdul, he made him bend over and he started ifing him. The gay from underneath starts screaming, saying, if I know that this is the penalty for killing Uthman, I would love to kill Uthman every day. Oh, you guys cannot see? Sorry, it's my fault. All right, now you see. It's all right, you did not miss much. If I know that this is the penalty for killing Uthman, the gay guy, he said, I would love to kill Uthman every day. Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? I guess they will join us only if I say, if you join us, Abdul will if you, and then the Abdul will start joining us. I mean, come on, Muslims, this is not a gay platform. Is that the only condition to make you come to the stage and debate us? Bring your Umar al-Khattab, says, Umar ibn al-As, the one who ruled Egypt, the famous Muslim, when he was fighting with Ali, what he did, he bent over exposing his anus. And what Ali, he said to him, your anus saved you. Is a Christian prince lying, Muslims? Am I lying? Did he expose his anus? And then Umar, he says, and then when he went back, the companion of the Prophet, they says, your anus is a blessing from Allah to you. You will live because of your anus. This is your religion. So you claim to be decent, you wear whatever clothing, etc. The guy, he grew a beard, he wear Islamic clothes, even though he is not Arabic clothes, even though he is not an Arab. This guy is an Asian. If he go to Saudi Arabia, not a single Arab woman will marry him. Do you know that? They will not marry Asian. They will not marry black women. They will marry only white people like them. How many Muslims they come to England and they marry black women and they are not black? And how many Muslims they come to England or to Europe or to America and they marry white women. Do we have any Abdul? So tell us more, Sheikh Asim. Tell us more about the curtain the women she have to wear.
All scholars of Muslims that all wives of the Prophet ﷺ must cover their faces. There's no difference of opinion upon them or among them. All wives of the Prophet ﷺ must cover their faces. And this ayah 53, whenever you ask for utensils from them, ask from behind a screen. This is purer for your hearts and their hearts. So this is total segregation. You cannot see the wives of the Prophet ﷺ faces.
What about their asses? You can see the asses of Muhammad's wives, but not their faces. If you go in the hadith, you will see that even the reason for the women to wear those things, it was because Umar, he was looking at the ass of Muhammad's wife when she was doing poo-poo. And not only that, when she noticed him, he said, Arafnaki ya Sauda. I recognize you, Sauda. Her name is Sauda. Sauda is wife of one of Muhammad's men who he sent him to die so he can take the wife. So the women, she went to do poo-poo, and Umar, he was watching. Umar, he go inside to Muhammad and he say, come on, man, let your wives wear a veil. Huh? Let them dress themselves. Look like Muhammad, the wife, they used to go naked in the street like the wives of Tarzan. But Allah Apostle did not do so. So Umar is the one behind the idea that women, they should wear a veil. And why he was saying that, he's just trying to make himself that he is not coming to look at Muhammad's wives. But it happened each time he come there, they are naked. So he's saying, Muhammad, come on, man, tell your wife to dress something, man. Come on, they are exposing. Look, I see their vagina. Look, I see their ass. Look, your wife, she was doing poo outside, her butt, she was shiny, and I love it, man. So Umar, he says to him, he keeps saying to him, tell your, guys, do you see the word used to say? Do you see the word used? What used mean? You mean he said a lot of time, right? He kept repeating the same thing. Is that correct? Why Umar keep used to say that? And why Muhammad, he did not do that? Umar have dignity, Muhammad don't. Isn't it obvious? Based on this, Umar have more jealousy on Muhammad's wives than Muhammad. Muhammad don't care. So Umar, he used to say to the Prophet, let your wife cover their ass, man. But Allah Apostle, he don't care, he's a pimp. One night, Sauda bint Zam'a, the wife of the Prophet, went out to do poo-poo. Went out mean here to do poo-poo, all right? To do shit, in case you do not know what poo-poo. If you do not know what shit, that is a shitty conversation. So she went out to do shit, and she is tall woman. Umar addressed her and said, I have recognized you, Sauda. And here you notice how Umar, he have a privilege of not being ashamed to say to a woman, and she is the wife of his prophet, I am looking at you and you are naked doing poo-poo. He said so as he desired eagerly that the verse of hijab, between two brackets, observing the veil by Muslims, women, may be revealed. Umar, he keep asking for it. Hello, Allah. In fact,
Hey, Prince,
yes, Fatim.
you know, they have the right to defend themselves and defend Quran, you know why?
There's no Muslim can defend himself. I never saw one. Bring them here. Where are they? You didn't know what the consequence of saying something. You know, the Muslim, they made an article about how to debate Christian Prince. Never say yes, never say no. Never say yes, never say no. Because if you say yes, Christian Prince will get you busted. If you say no, he will get you busted. So how we can debate with the Christian Prince? By saying, don't say yes, don't say no. Never answer. The best way, brother, the best way, brother. Never say yes, never say no. All right. I find not only Islam is the most stupid, I find Muslims. I mean, you cannot be a Muslim anyway unless you are extremely stupid. You have to be. It's not a choice.
You know why?
Where are the Muslims who can defend themselves?
They have the right to, because you are destroying their dreams, because they had a miserable life.
No problem, but I'm
They
saying,
were-
where are they? Those who want to defend themselves, they can't. You know, they knew that Islam is so weak. That's why they don't dare to come.
Yes, yes. They want to go to heaven, in the end, and having 70 virgins, so happy. God is laughing. So you are destroying their dreams. They will defend themselves. man.
Well, I'm here for a reason. According to Islam, it was destiny for me to destroy Islam.
Yes, correct.
Listen how stupid this cult is. They believe in destiny, and then they get upset because somebody he exposed Islam. But if you believe in destiny, that means Allah, He made the Christian Prince do what he's doing. Why you get upset from me?
Yeah. Correct.
Muslims, why you get upset from me if you believe that this is destiny?
It is a destiny according to Quran. Everything.
Man,
Yes.
Christian Prince is going online because Allah, He made destiny for a Christian Prince to spank Allah every day. What a nice destiny. I love it. Allah, thank you very much. You did not give me better destiny. Imagine you made my destiny to be Andrew Tate's and I'm being a pimp. That would be fun. What a stupid garbage, my friend. Unbelievable.
Mhm.
Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Come on.
They pray Fajr and they are asleep now.
Right. Any Muslim? Look, even Hatim is a Muslim, but he is laughing at Islam. I don't know why, Hatim, you are laughing at Islam. I mean, isn't Islam is so wonderful? What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's not.
Islam is so beautiful. I have tons of reference and proofs that Islam is so beautiful. Like, forget about having an endless penis. That is scary for me, because I mean, after I watched documentary about those fish in the Amazon rivers and those alligator, and your penis is going. I don't know where this penis is going. Hey, penis, where are you today? Do you hear me? Hear me, hear me, hear me. Hey, penis, are you there? There. Hey, buddy, can somebody tell me where's the end of my penis now? No. Allah knows best where is the end of my penis. And the Muslim, he speak about logic, speak about ethic, and his God is the penis, endless God. Any Muslim can tell me what is the purpose of having endless penis?
Endless penis?
Yeah, endless penis. You don't know that?
Wow.
What wow? Do you know?
Oh.
Do you know that I heard that the Israeli army, they are willing to surrender if we show them one of those penises?
They will. Oh. Now,
Oh.
after hearing this information, I will come back to Islam maybe. Wow, interesting.
I'm sure. I mean, this is this is amazing. The only God who come with such an promise is Allah, because He's true God. Other gods are fake. Only fake God cannot provide. And how you know the true God from the real God? The size of the penis. This is why they say, don't they say size does matter? Let us be honest here. Size does matter. Yeah. In Islam, everything about, even Allah is Akbar. You know, you speak Arabic. Allahu Akbar. What Akbar mean bigger? Even their God have a size. And then in the Quran it says that if you cannot be fair with the orphan, go and F women. So in Islam, to do charity with the orphan, you have to F them. What kind of religion this religion is? Is that how you do charity for an orphan?
Maybe if you like, you give them a home, you give them food, you give them everything.
Hold on. So you are saying to me, in order to feed a child, you have to F the child?
Not in order to.
No, it says clearly. No, it says clearly. In khiftum alla tuqsitu fil yatama. Go and F. So start Fing the orphan girls first. So in order to be nice to orphan, I F the orphans. Do you know what orphan mean? Means someone is a child.
It just means they don't have father and mother.
But is it? No, orphan is not somebody who don't have a father and mother. Muhammad, when he was a child, he's an orphan, but when he is 40 years old man, he's an orphan now? What are you talking about? Orphan is little girls, babies. Not someone just don't have parents. It's someone cannot take care of themselves. So even when you take care of the orphan in Islam is by effing them, by raping the children.
If you fear that you shall not be able to deal justly with orphan girls, then marry other women of your choice, 2, 3, or 4. But if you feel that you should not be able to deal justly with them, then only one, the captives and the slaves for whom your right hand possess, that is nearer to prevent you from doing injustices.
Here, by the way, here nowhere it says marry. It says go and if. The word marriage never mentioned. This is number one. Number two, whatever you wish of women, there's no limit. The limit here is a lie. You see here it says 2 or 3 or 4. Where is the word or? In Arabic it says wa, mathna, wa thalath, wa riba'. 2 and 3 and 4. The total is 9. How many wives your prophet he have? Together?
11.
25. How many Umar he have? 9. How many the rest of the caliphate have? 9. Why? Because the Quran says 2 and 3 and 4, not or. And here he starts saying, go and if 2 and 3. And this is if you could not be fair with the orphan. How we can be fair with the orphan? Is that how, you see, why the Christian don't if an orphan? That will be the biggest crime a human being he can do against a child. Provide them a home. The Christian, they adopt even a cat in the street if it's hungry, a dog. The Christian adopt children around the world. They don't F them. Your prophet, he F them. Is that a religion of God? So now you died and your wife died and you have a daughter, she is 3 years old, and then another Abdul, he is doing charity to your daughter, you rape her? Is that what charity is about in Islam?
No.
They don't F them. Your prophet, he F them. Is that a religion of God? So now you died and your wife died and you have a daughter, she is 3 years old, and then another Abdul, he is doing charity to your daughter, you rape her? Is that what charity is about in Islam?
No.
It is. This is what Islam is saying. And then it says, and if you cannot, in Islam, even shit is holy. Just say Muhammad shit. Piss is holy. Just say Muhammad piss. You say to a person, I piss on you, he get angry. You say the Prophet piss on you, he says, please, I wish. The Muslim, they used to fight over the boogers of Muhammad, the spit of Muhammad, the snot of Muhammad. Is that true, Muslims, or I'm lying? Who is a Muslim when I come to the stage and debate me so he can receive one snot from Allah, preserved by Allah from Muhammad? Any Muhammadan? Abdul bin Salam saying, Christian Prince, I can feel your anger. I don't know if you can feel the anger when Muhammad penis did not function and he claimed it was a Jew. I mean, even when Muhammad penis doesn't work, they blame the Jews. Like, Muhammad, your penis is not working. Yeah, the Jack Shalom. Jack Shalom. How Jack Shalom from Nasarim, he was able to control your penis, Prophet of Allah? Don't you have a full protection from Allah? Isn't it Allah is your condom? Huh? Muhammad, he claimed that the reason his penis did not work for years and years, a Jewish guy, he took hair from his anus. And he was able to control him from far distance. Allah decided to fix Muhammad's penis. Look what happened. The story in front of you, as you see. A Jew from among the, he is a Jew from among the Jews. Oof, 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 oof. He should not be a Jew from among the Jews. He should be a Jew from among the Jews. A Jew from among the Jews of Bani Qurayza, who was called Dubaydul Asam. He cast a spell upon Allah Messenger. Sharatut, Karakut, Faratut, Harut, Marut. Let us control the penis of Muhammad, Fartut. The penis of Muhammad smoked by me. Kararura, radararo. Muhammad, he go home, he touch his penis. There's nothing. Hello? He got those doctor, you know, they put them in the ears, you know, for the heart. He put it in his penis. There's no plusing, no plus. But bomb, that's not working. What happened? Aisha, she put her hand in the hair of Muhammad, as in the Quran it says, "Min sharri wathiqin is a waqab." And then you find that this is about Aisha. She put her hand on the hair of Muhammad, and Muhammad now, because his penis is not functioning, he claimed that Aisha sent by Shaitan to make fun of his penis. And look at the Muslim translation. From the evil of the darkening, as it come with the darkness. Where it says darkening, darkness, it's speaking about Aisha when she come at night and his penis is not getting hard. Go check it out. Read the interpretation. Waqab mean qiyamul dhakar, mean the penis getting hard. So Muhammad, he claimed that his penis is not functioning because somebody put evil on it. And how we prove that? In front of you. It's a witchcraft. The guy, he made it 12 knots for Muhammad from his hair. and took Allah 12 months to open the knots. Look how powerful Allah is. 12 months to open, like 1 month for every knot. What this guy he did, very horrible. With the result that he is under the influence of the spell. He felt that he has doing something, whereas in fact he had not been doing that. So Muhammad, he go and he say, yesterday I have sex with my wives and I F them all. Then those Arab women, they talk, oh, the Prophet yesterday, he did boom boom to you, all of you? Aisha, she said, what? He did not even touch us for a long time. What are you talking about? So the news is spread and now Muhammad is exposed. So Muhammad now he claimed the reason he could not do boom boom no more because a Jewish guy, he have a spell over his penis. Now how this problem will be solved? Can Allah solve the problem from heaven? No. Can the Muslim prayer to Muhammad, the Muslim, they pray for Muhammad every day, solve this problem? No. Allah, he sent 2 angels. In fact, depending on the hadith, some say 3 angels, some they say 2 angels. Look at this. Muhammad, he said, there come to me 2 men, and one amongst them sat near my head, and the other one near my feet. He who sat near my head said to the one near my feet, or the one who sat near my feet said to the one near my head. Muhammad, who don't remember who was talking. The one is next to my head, say to the one next to my feet, or the one next to my feet, say to the one next to my head. So Muhammad don't remember who was talking to who and who said, the one next to his head or the one next to his feet. What is the trouble with this man? He said, the spell affected him. The other one said, who cast the spell that on him? The other one said, it was Lubayd ibn al-Asam who has done it. He said, what is the thing by which he transmitted the effect? He said, by a comb, and by a hair stalk to the comb. Lubayd, he got the comb of Muhammad hair, and there is some hair in the comb. And now he is controlling Muhammad from far distance. Now we know what they are doing, the Jews, to Trump. They got his hair and the comb, and they are controlling President Trump from far distant. Abdul, you must be a dumb to believe in such a story.